me, when you touch me, that's the real me. Darling, gets me so high. Is it too late now to say ooh, yes please? I love it, I love it. Oh, ooh, 'cause I need somebody. When you touch me, it's how I'm supposed to be. When you feel me, it's how I'm supposed to be. When you touch me, it's how I'm supposed to be. That's the real me. Darling, gets me so high. And you know just what I wanna do.
It ain't nothing, no, come first like debut.
I got a million trillion things to do. That's what got me here, that's what made me this. Come and show me that you're with it. It's going down for real.
Are you here right now? Standing right here talking to you right now. Right now. So be clear right now.
Let's take our time, take our time. Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of a thousand stars. Yes, please. Place your head on my beat heart.
Tell me, do you need me? Tell me, do you love me?
I say what's on my mind. Got your kisses. Is it too late now to say ooh, yes please? I love it, I love it. Oh, ooh, 'cause I need somebody. When you touch me,
That's how I'm supposed to be.
when you feel me,
That's how I'm supposed to be.
when you touch me,
That's how I'm supposed to be.
that's the real me. Darling, gets me so nobody can drag me
Well, good evening. It is June the 25th, 2026. It's 8:35 p.m. and it's 85 degrees in Brazos County, Texas. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's stopping in tonight. Please be sure that you hit that thumbs up or the thumbs down. Doesn't make a difference to me which one of them you tap. Just make sure that you tap it. I sure would appreciate it. So, the other night, myself and Fumble Nuts came up. We did a show. We did some commentary on some stuff. We got into some past things that went on because there are some people that love to live in the past because they can't find anything recent to talk about. And that's just kind of how the way things have gone round and round and round for so long. Well, one thing that that I did is I went through the majority of an old show and started, yeah, right, digging up the backyard, exactly, and started some commentary on that stuff. And for the people that are that I've met in the last year, we'll say that uh, from other walks of YouTube had no idea who the characters probably were other than Betty. We talked about Betty and Lay and Pipe. Y'all, I think some of y'all have been introduced to Lay and Pipe, which is Betty's ex. And then all of this stems from our time with Jim Terry after being with Jim Terry and up until I guess really until this past, I don't know what it was. Well, the first time was sometime during the summer and then like December. Anyways, there was a situation many moons ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that happened where a clip channel became a character and started coming into chats. And the clip channel was going after Jim and Mark. So after I left from over at Jim's and come into what people here sometimes referred to as the Fumble Fam or whatever, this character, sketchy as fuck, appears. And it comes from this clip channel. This person made some pretty good videos and was trying to bring a community together against Jim and Mark. Now, I cannot sit up here and say for sure when everybody knew who this character was. I can tell you when I found out who it was, and I can tell you what they said to me about things. So today, let me go back. So the other night when Fumble and I did this commentary show, thank you, Ken. We get to that commentary and go over some of it. And in it is a show that I'm going to bring up here in just a second. And y'all can go back and watch it. You can go watch Eric Foss's today because it was played on there. And when I watch it back, I still I know what I said and how it comes across. And that's what everybody seems to latch onto and say, oh, well, you were supporting a pedophile. You were supporting a pedophile. No, that's not the case. The fact of the matter is that a lot of people knew who the character was before I did. The character attempted to catfish me. I suspected that it was somebody from Jim's community trying to do something underhanded to me. So I was always suspicious, but I played the game. Well, that person uh, ended up being presented themselves as a male, ended up being a female, and then come to find out that person's husband was a convicted sex offender, child sex offender, pedophile, whatever you want to call it. Got involved in a sting, going on their way to pick up someone that was 14. Now, Betty Hayward was told by this character. Now, the character was sketchy as fuck. The person is Weedleby. They are the same. They are one and the same. Sketchy as fuck and Weedleby. One and the same. So, Weedleby, I found out 2 weeks. So it was somewhere around my birthday that sketchy as fuck was Weedleby, was really a guy. I knew that Betty was close with sketchy. We were in a group chat on Facebook Messenger together. I also knew at the time that Betty was really good friends with a girl named Kaylee, she's not really around here much. She'll pop in from time to time, but she's not really around much anymore. We were in a Facebook group. Kaylee, I don't remember. I don't think Betty was in that one. Maybe it was Kaylee, Betty, Kaylee, me, and Sketchy. Anyways, just trying to give a little backstory so people kind of understand what's going on. So when all of this, Jim comes out one day and says that he is going to release some news that somebody in the community was had some really, really serious shit. Well, me personally, I didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, he's up to his same old tactics again. So herein leads to a situation where we have this show. Apparently, other people knew before I did. Now, at what point everybody knew what, I don't know. But what happened is the allegation is that sketchy as fuck, who was Weedleby, her husband was a pedophile. So, and we'll get into this. So the night of the show that I'm fixing to pull up and play the rest of the story. No, Mountain Girl, I see you. So the night of this show, what happens is Bumble decides to do a live and release the information, basically to take the wind out of Jim's sails. So we're up on panel and we're discussing the situation. Now, that same morning, this Weedleby's husband, who was on here also, his name was Gorilla Jack. So Gorilla Jack had dropped a video. Hey, Crazy Brat. Had dropped a video, and I was getting ready for work. I started to watch it, didn't have time, cut it off, went on about my way, got to work. So I really didn't even know what exactly was going on. I go to work, come home, get on my computer and like shit's hitting the fan all day long. So of course I'm at work. I can't be on my phone 24/7. Um, but I'm getting messages throughout the day. Now, mind you, I had not actually spoken with, but I think we had messaged back and forth with Weedleby, and she was explaining her side of her husband's story to me. And still, I hadn't watched the video. And I'm listening to what she's saying, but I'm also getting ready for a show and I have a life. So anyhow, I go up on panel and we start talking about this situation. And I say, the guy served his time, he's not on a registry because he's not. And this is what I'm getting from Weedleby and what had been said throughout the day in messages and whatnot. And I'm like, I don't have any documented proof of anything. So I'm not fixing to sit up here and crucify this guy based on something that you all are telling me when I don't have a full picture of what's going on. Like, I'm just not going to do it. He did his time. He served his debt to society, whatever. And I want to make it very clear. I do not support pedophiles in any shape, form, or fashion. When this occurred, I did not have the full details of everything, as you're fixing to see it play out on the show. Now, the other night, Betty did a show, and apparently she shows some text from Weedleby. Now, mind you, this was her friend long before it was mine. And people knew who this person was, long before I found out who they. Well, I say long before. I can't say long before, but they found out before I knew who this person was. So I'm sitting there saying, what I'm not going to do is sit up here on this panel and crucify this person and attack this person. That person was actually in the chat. So, Lambrow, I see. Well, there had been a video that he dropped explaining the situation. Yes, Norris, that's correct. I agree, Lambrow. And I didn't know what was going on. Like, I had very small bits and pieces of what was happening, but I had enough, to know that I wanted to see documentation before I made a decision on anything. Because, mind you, I had just found out, like a couple of weeks prior to that this person that presented themselves to me as a man was really a woman. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to listen to the rest of the story. And I just also want to make this clear, like I tried to make clear earlier today on Eric's, that I have no doubt that Betty believes what she was told by this person. Okay. I have no doubt of that whatsoever. But the same person that told her that shit told me shit too. And it was different than what they told Betty. And there's text messages. There's like shit tons of stuff out there. Hell, there's probably a lot of it still out there. But the bottom line is, I didn't support pedophilia then. I don't support it now. I don't associate with people that are pedophiles. I am not a pedophile, nor do I sympathize or empathize with any person that would harm a child or sexually assault someone. Now, this is the narrative that is tried to be, yes, fumble text messages. This is a narrative that has tried to be formed along with me being crazy or a liar or paranoid or anything else. A shit stir. Have I stirred shit? Yeah, probably so. Probably so. I mean, that's what a lot of people do here on YouTube. And again, like when I listen back to all of that, like I understand how it came across, but I think what's lacking is that people know and understand me and where I was coming from. I just wasn't willing, and still, even right now, I'm not going to attack that person. I can say what it was because it's documented, right? Oh, Lambrow, definitely. Well, and I'm sure that it's highly likely that she's still around stirring up shit. So, nonetheless, again, I don't doubt that Betty believes what Weedleby has told her. I don't doubt that. And I'm not saying that what Betty's put up is a lie. I'm not saying that either. What I am saying is I believe that this person told us different things and did it for a reason. What that reason is, I don't know. I have no idea. To create chaos? To keep the drama going? I have no clue. But that's the same person that told me that, and I don't have, it's so funny because I don't have Betty saying that she did it. But what I do have somewhere is a recorded phone call with me and Weedleby where and I'll have to find it and I'll look for it. But she does say in there that Betty asked her to send drugs through the mail. Now, granted, this was at a time where Jim was throwing out a narrative that Betty was sending drugs in the mail. So, there's been multiple people that have said the same thing. Now, do I know for a fact that she does it? No, I don't know for a fact that she sends drugs through the mail. No, I do not. She never sent me drugs through the mail. Exactly, Lambrow. And we're going to see that. We're going to see that. You know, one thing I'm not going to do is I am definitely not going to sit up here and accept people. I don't care who it is trying to spin a narrative that I'm a pedo supporter, especially when I know that's not the case. So, like I asked on Eric's today, did you play the full thing? Well, you know what I didn't think about is the fact that the other night when we were on the show, I still had, and I think I even said it, there was another video to play, but I had to get going because we had been on for a little over 2.5 hours. I was going to be receiving a phone call, and so I wanted to go from a phone call. Well, I guess maybe I should have played the rest of it. So you'll hear in just a second how my phone starts dinging. If you look in the chat for that night, there's a couple of people missing. Betty's missing out of the chat. Gorilla Jack had been in the chat earlier in the show, and his wife had also come in the chat. Those people are missing from the chat. Okay. I don't know why that is. I'm not going to speculate. None of that. So it just is what it is. Let me know if you guys hear this. Okay. Do it. That's all. And it doesn't make. Can y'all hear that? Okay. Well, I don't know why YouTube's blocking them because I'm not even seeing them back here. That sucks. Because you typically come in clutch with the comments. Could y'all hear it? Okay, you can hear? Okay, good. So I'm not going to be watching chat. So y'all going to have to bear with me. Make me any different than anybody else. Or anybody else any different than me.
I used to hang out with a younger guy. He'd be in his mid-40s now. I taught him everything he knows about social skills technology. And
Okay, so can y'all hear that okay? Everybody? All right, good deal. I just want to make sure y'all can hear it.
just being a decent human. What is his name, James? James. Is his name James?
Now, the reason that there's a lull in all of this and quiet is because Kaylee was in chat and Kaylee was the one that had the information. Betty was correct when she said that. I think it was Betty that said Kaylee was the one that looked it up. I was informed that that was correct. And I go back and read the chat that Kaylee and I had been going back and forth about the situation because, hey, look, I said what I said and I meant what I said. I know how it comes across and people want to latch onto the fact that I said that I'm not going to crucify the guy. Like, he did what he did. He's not going to be around my children. That's how, I mean, look, again, I don't support pedophilia, but this is not affecting my real life. I don't live on YouTube like it is my real life. So whatever people have done in their past, I really don't give a shit. It's in their past. As far as I knew from the pieces that I was given throughout the day, is that he wasn't on the registry. He had served whatever sentence they had given him. You know, and in my mind, I'm thinking, like, I don't even deal with the guy. So why would I care? I don't talk to him. I'm not friends with him. He didn't come on my panel. He was a non-factor to me. A complete non-factor. And that's where I was coming from with that. You know, and so that's why you hear a little bit of a lull in here, like I said, is because I'm sitting here asking for receipts for proof. Let me see some paperwork. At this point, I had seen zero paperwork, nothing, nada. All I had gotten is bits and pieces of a story.
Yep. I think Betty and I have the same person in mind. Why am I calling you Betty? Your name's Bet.
Let me look. Okay, so right there I said, now let me look. Because you'll see in just a second.
Oh no, your name's Sarah. Sarah from Pompano.
Agreed.
Yes, just observing. Absolutely. 100%. Yes, because it took me like 45 minutes.
What the phone went on?
Who's Olivia?
Okay, and as you can see right here in chat, this James T. Golden, yes, Sketchy, it took like 45 minutes. Okay, you don't see Sketchy anywhere in this chat. And then Kaylee makes a comment. His intent was to meet an underage girl, and the law doesn't require you to physically commit the act. When it comes to children, intent is all you need. And she said, and the fact that you don't see that for what it is show. It's not that I didn't see it for what it is. I hadn't seen documented proof that this had even happened at this point. Like, again, I got bits and pieces throughout the day. But I'm not going to sit there and take bits and pieces and try to put together a narrative on someone being a pedophile.
Oh, Olivia's the blonde-headed? Or, I don't know, I'm missing. Yeah, James, you really did a stellar job. I don't know who Olivia is. Sarah is the blonde one. Okay, my bad. Is Olivia the like orange-haired one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate it. It ain't looking too good. And I'm still reading it.
It got really quiet. So I think everybody has some shit to stew over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking at this here.
It's like this. The thing is voice
I
your
have to
opinion.
agree with the intent.
Voice your opinion. You know what I mean? That's fine. You know what I mean? Voice your opinion. But
yeah,
you know, what else are you gonna do?
And I think I know who all these alts were, and
I already know who it is.
No, it's not who you think it is at all.
Oh.
It's actually these ones that are actually coming in here spelled correctly and stuff. I know who they are, and I value that person's opinion as well. You invented the Blumpkin? I love a good Blumpkin.
Carmela, don't you know? Started. What I just saw, I can't defend it. I won't. I'm done. On that note.
Let's all be done. How about that? But James T. Golden, you're welcome anytime. We love having your ghostly self here.
Yeah, Ruben, you're welcome anytime too, man. Don't ever feel like, you're a burden over here, man, and you got to raise your hand and no, we always, yeah.
It's one of those things.
Look here, Ruben. Can I hug you back? Come get in the pool, man. I won't tell nobody now.
Yeah, you know what? That fucking water, all them blocks I fucking put, sunk down them fucking blocks, man.
All the way. So now that it's not sitting right.
Yep, ain't that a bitch?
Damn.
Man, we ain't ever gonna get a swim in this damn pool.
I know, man. What the fuck?
Listen, man, these little bag pools, man. Did you read the instruction, man?
Okay, so down here in the chat, Kaylee says, "Thank you, Watcher." And then she said the intent was already established in that chat message is sketchy as fuck. Shut the fuck up. Okay, as you can see, there is no sketchy as fuck in this chat room. That channel is still up. Oh, here, we'll even go back and put it on the live chat replay. Oh, it is out of hand, Teresa Marie. That's why I'm making sure to clear this up, very simply put, for everybody, because I don't support that shit, period. I think they all deserve a bullet. That's what I feel. You know, and this online shit, people take way too far. Way too far.
Yeah, I read the instructions. It ain't my fault. I can't control the weather.
Oh, I know what it was. Pipe was over there helping you. That's when things went wrong right there, Ruben. You know what Pipe came up with.
That's you're fucking absolutely
Again,
right
live
about
chat
Well, yeah,
replay.
man. Since he's the tenant, since he's the with the landlord over there, man, you need to get in touch with him, man, and have him get to the pool ready. Yeah.
Well, he's caught up in some other bullshit right now.
Oh, he probably over there fixing another pool. He done messed up. Yeah. He probably over there fumble nuts house trying to fix the pool. He done messed up over there.
Throwing crocodiles in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Whoo.
I like speaking of crocodile, man. I'd love to go. Man, I tell you what, man. The Huggy Bear love to roll down there with you, fumble down there in Florida, and borrow your boat, and take piss and Jimmy and Kotex Fest X out there to the water and go crocodile fishing with them. Yeah.
You know what?
Come on, buddy.
The Nile is not a river in Egypt.
Oh, you want to go too? Watch. You can go with the Huggy Bear. Look here.
You have to, yeah, we won't deny you.
You,
Please don't deny me. Please.
look here, fumble nuts. One time the Huggy Bear went down there. What was that Okeechobee down there, man? I was going down there doing me a little fishing, man. And I rented one of them what do you call them, jet boats, man. Got the big fan on. What do you call them?
Oh, airboats?
Yeah, I rented it. Look here, man. I had a tour guy down there, man. And he sat down. He said, "You a big ass bear?" I said, "Yeah, but it'll hold us, man. Get all the stuff in the boat, man. We get everything in there, man." And look here, he said, "You got some fishing tackle?" I said, "Hell to the no." The Huggy Bear hang his head off the front, snatch fish up out the water. He said, "Okay, man." So we started going down the lake, man. And I said, "Slow down." He got down to about 2 miles an hour, man. The Huggy Bear got up there and leaned over the edge of the boat, and all my fur went back there and got caught up in the fan, and it threw us in reverse, and we started going backwards in a circle. Man, it was a yeah.
Did it tear any hide? We'll put it that way.
No, the fur got back there, and I mean, let me tell you something, man. My dingleberry is wrapped around the shaft that spins the fan. It was a mess, man. Now that boat didn't go nowhere. Now they had to bring in a helicopter to haul us out by net. They wouldn't let the helicopter. They wouldn't let the pilot on the helo up there. He wouldn't let the Huggy Bear get in there. He said, "Man, we got to put you in this net and pull you back over there."
I got you.
Yeah, he almost crashed the helicopter too, man, because he had fur flying all over the windshield when he was taking me back to the land. Yeah.
So it was basically like a dingleberry rubber band that made it spin backwards.
The hell if I know, man. I was holding on for dear life. You ever seen a bear going backwards on the edge of a airboat? Man, I'll tell you what. But
Yo,
I had
Can I
my
say
fish.
something real quick? And I'm going to drop off because right now I'm fucking heated. I'm real fucking heated. But if you live your life going around deceiving people, and I don't care in what capacity that is, but you weave this web of deception and lies to cover your own ass, you're a sick fucking individual, and you better get some fucking help, and you better do it fucking quick.
Damn.
I'm out, y'all.
I
Mike
love you,
drop.
girl. I love you, girl.
Mike motherfucking drop.
What you been lying about, Ruben? What she talking about you over there?
It was you. I mean, no,
I was Huggy. No, it was you, fumble.
it was probably me.
Oh
You
yeah,
didn't check the back chat.
you can blame everything on me. Shit.
Shit, it's probably all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just me and you.
Oh snaps. What's up, man? Craig Wagon.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
I hope everyone has an amazing night. There was some. Oh, he's back. Hang on. Oh, he's got to say good night. I knew he wouldn't back out like that.
No, the Huggy Bear was true. You said back chat, Huggy Bear with these big ass paws, man. Look, man, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah. Look, man, I just hit the wrong button, bro.
Yeah, and then the Huggy Bear went bloop.
Okay. So when you go through and you read the chat along with all of this, you'll see that other people felt the same that I did. That story sounded a shady, but how are we supposed to know everything about everyone if we don't even know everybody's real names? You know, there, Kaylee is saying in here, if you want to see the documentation, I'll send it to you. You know, so like I was pissed. I was pissed off because, I mean, everybody knew but me. And we're going to get to that part. You know, I better stop and then do it the right way. Because then I won't have no volume. I mean, I was livid. I was absolutely livid. That's right, Carmela. You are absolutely right. He is full of shit. He don't stand for nothing. He wants everybody to believe that, well, 1 minute, you know, he's Pastor Reuben, and the next minute, you know, he's a fucking behind the scenes gossip bitch. The next minute, he's Mr. Gangster. I'm not in a gang, but my family members are. That shit, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over getting stabbed in the back. People mistaking my kindness for weakness. Like, I've never been here to intentionally hurt anybody or take anything away from anybody. And I'm sorry, but I draw the line when you sit there and try to paint a picture that I'm a fucking pedophile or support a pedophile, because that's not the case. Y'all let me know if you have sound.
I'm going back as soon as possible. For real, for real.
That's like,
Yeah, I would live there for sure.
Yeah, I know you've been up in that area, so you know what it's like up there.
Yeah, it's super nice, man.
So, did you watch the stream last night, Pipe?
No, I didn't watch it.
Okay.
good.
So just real quick, Avery, I'm not taking your inch because nobody knew the full story of anything.
What?
And there's no way I would take somebody's wrench for making mistakes, including Watcher. And I think Watcher got a really bad rap last night because she didn't have the information that I had. I actually didn't have it until a little later on in the show. And once she did get the information,
Yes,
she 100%
Pipe with the
backtracked everything she said. So I think she was unjustly attacked. Fast Eddie, you're 100% right. Everybody knew the story didn't add up. So I don't want anybody having anything against Watcher, especially the people over in Dipshit's chat saying that, you know, we were defending this guy or whatever. Nobody did.
Yeah, she did nothing wrong, man.
We had to make sure we had all the information before we could do anything ourselves. And I don't know if anybody noticed, immediately I took the wrench, and I think, and me personally, I didn't talk to anybody. This was my decision to leave him in there to suffer the consequences, or to see what he would say, or to see if he would, you know, at least man up a little bit.
And he meant leaving him in the chat the night before, meaning Gorilla Jack, the guy that was actually convicted of going to pick up a 14-year-old girl that needed a ride. And I don't care, like, when I don't care what the circumstances were. Once I saw it on paper and I knew it to be, you know, and even though I say in the stream before, everything I said, I stand by. You know, a person cannot be something and still be convicted of it, just like a person can be something and never be convicted of it. Like when you're dealing with those kind of things, the accusations of someone being a pedophile are very strong accusations. And still to this day, I mean, look, my ex-brother-in-law just got out of prison for possessing child pornography. I didn't bring that to YouTube. I didn't bring it to YouTube. It was brought here, but not by me. Once it was brought here and I showed the rest of it, you can see where I posted about it on my Facebook page back when I found out. Because like I said, I got the phone call to confirm where he lived. I gave him that information. You're damn right I did. And when I say they, I meant the state's attorney's office, attorney general. Hey, Judge, good to see you. Again, it's not something I support. Never have, never will.
And it never happened. So that's my reasoning. I don't know if it's a good one or not. But I do apologize for some of the people that did get blocked, because when you started attacking Watcher, I myself started blocking people, and it sucked and I hated it. But now we all know, I know a lot more to the story. So, and I think the apology tour should be over for everybody. And it's just, like I said, it's just nobody knew. We were all kind of backdoored and fed some shit. So
We were all bamboozled.
Bamboozled. We'll go with that. And like I said, I don't want
Fuck, I gotta go.
for something that it was kind of my mistake.
Run, bitch, run. Sorry.
I gotta get out of here.
Had flashbacks. Womp, womp, womp. Sorry, Fumble.
No, my bad, dude. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Actually, I
He
did.
raged quit on us.
Hey, Candy Rapper, good to see you.
I'm sorry, but that shit was fucking funny.
It was hilarious. But yeah, you're right, Cody. We all did get a crash course. And Fast Eddie sniffed it out from the jump, just like Ruben and I did. But Ruben and I had actually had time to talk about it and stuff, and we didn't have time to talk to anybody else. And we were trying to get the information out to everybody we could, and we just couldn't. It just didn't happen fast enough, and we were trying to do it while the show was going on, and I was still trying to read it while the show was going on. No, nobody has to apologize for timing anybody out. It's what we thought we were doing, what was right. But like I said, we were all, like Ruben said, bamboozled. We were all lied to, misinformed, a lot of that stuff. And Guidance, it's good to see you. I forgot to mention that last night when I saw you, and I wanted to make sure you heard me. But we were. So
No, that never happened.
Yeah, nobody ever gets to you, right?
Yeah.
Not on YouTube.
Just motherfuckers, you know.
Ruben coming hard to the motherfucker.
I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers come in here and just lie like fucking, you know, they're eating Tootsie Roll candies and shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
you know, we fall for the bullshit, but once we figure it out, you know what I mean, we're quick to correct the shit.
But I think it's just a lot less time to figure this out than most people.
Right.
Yes, Eddie. I did. And that was my response to you in Barefoot's chat earlier today. You're a smart man. You're a very smart man. And I just want to apologize if I came off that I was trying to defend or protect. That was not the case at all. I got a little bit as I was starting work yesterday, and I've been busy at work. I don't have the time to focus on this other bullshit. And so I logged out at work and then got to my computer and got on here. So I really didn't know the full story of what had happened, what was going on. I mean, I saw something, but I didn't have all the details. And I still am not going to sit up here and crucify the dude. I'm not going to do it. I don't want him around me. I said it last night. I wouldn't have my kids, my grandkids. I wouldn't put children around him, but I'm not going to sit up here and crucify him. Not my place to do that. So that's where I stand with it.
That's it, and that's all.
Yep. So there you go. In a nutshell, is the long and short of it. Oh, I know, Lambrow. I agree. Well, it's just, we're talking about going back in time 3 years. 3 years. And so I have to question, when all of this new stuff has happened, like, why are we deflecting and going that far back? Why is it even necessary to do that? Well, I guess maybe somebody thought yet again they were going to paint me as some weirdo, or that I'm lying. I've always said it. And this, oh, Jesus help me. I don't want to have to paint like Bane. It's 3 years old. Judge, I have no idea. This was in 2023. This was all in August of 2023. So, thank you, Maeve. I appreciate that. Exactly, Fumble. He does use the same tactics as Jim. But look who he's got surrounding him. And he thinks that I came up here to try to make people believe he was a pedo. No, I came up here on that show, or that he said something about his granddaughter. No, I wanted to show him what he was supporting by way of JT. Because people love to run around YouTube and call people pedos. Well, if you're going to do that, we're going to need some substantiated proof, or I am. I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but I'm going to need some. It's just like, it's just like with anything. Like, you can say that someone is a domestic violence abuser. Okay. But I want to see the big picture. I want to see it. People always say that pedophiles reoffend. You can't fix them. And I agree with that. 110%. That's one of those things that I think is psychologically, they can't help it. And what I mean by they can't help it is not that they can't control it. I don't think that they can. I think that it's something in them that they repeat that behavior. And so not often, but the first time that they're caught, do you usually see someone who's a pedophile that doesn't reoffend. On the other hand, when it comes to, hey, bud, when it comes to someone who commits an act of domestic violence, I think that that person can be rehabilitated. You can change anger issues. You can change who you are. Yes, pathological, Norris. Thank you. You can change how you react to things. I don't believe that about pedophiles. That's why I said they should all be dealt with a bullet. Hello. How are you?
Oh, crap.
You're okay? Fast Eddie's rolling his eyes at you.
I'm good. I'm sorry. I was busy,
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
Mhm.
Eddie should not be rolling his eyes at me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just up here to, like, what happened today was, like, disgusting. And for people to be fighting about it in the chat was, especially about Watcher, was crazy. And I've got a little snippet of something here. I'll play in a minute.
Okay.
And it's something everybody's probably going to want to see. And it's only a part one-er. I mean, there's a part, I can do part 11s, and, I see people going off on this shit and misstating and acting like they're golden children, and they've never done anything wrong, or in the background, they've never done any of this stuff. But I'm with Watcher. I don't understand why something from 3 years ago is coming up now instead of, maybe somebody showing us their van. I don't know, something like that. Maybe somebody showing us their face, something like that. Maybe all this stuff they talked about really going after each other and doing this and doing that. Maybe some of that stuff happening. Maybe some proof. Something like that. And this Eric guy, all he cares about is his narrative is, I need a Cash App. And if he cared so much about his grandbaby, and he sits up there and talks about, oh, I love my grandbaby. I love her. I talk to her every day. You may look at her on the phone and they may coo and kai at you. That's a baby. I have a new baby too. I'm not questioning your love for your grandchild because I assume you love your grandchild. But quit using it as a grift. Because I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll wait a minute. Whenever Watcher's ready, we'll
Norris, is that a trick question, Norris? What's the relevance of 3 years ago unless it's relevant now?
Thank you. And what I have is much more relevant. I mean, to today's situations, it's less than a year old.
Wow.
No, it's right out a year, maybe a year, somewhere in there.
Right on.
Do
Well,
not
I'm
call
ready.
me. If American Honey could not call anybody beautiful or pretty in here, it seems to trigger me.
Oh, and by the way, like, I know that she took down her live, I believe, from the other night. But we all heard her talking to the dope dealer guy. And I've got it.
So do I.
I mean, if that needs to be put back out there, and he's clearly talking about what's his face, Mr. Nods a Lot. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Nods a Lot, you probably, you know what? Never mind. It's not going to make a damn bit of difference.
There's a lot of people who are hypocrites, so you can't really hate him for that. But that fucking Johnny, yeah, scumbag, PDF 100%.
How many times was he on that guy's panel?
Quite a few. Quite a few.
Right? Okay.
I agree with you on that. agree with you on that because I mean that's been admitted by his friends.
More of his facts. Should we read this? Can you guys see that?
Sure. I can read it out.
Good, because I don't know how to read.
He hated Johnny and PZ. He said it made him sick when Johnny wrote his name on his stomach. Him being over there acting all nonchalant and cool with everyone, especially PZ and Johnny, is hilarious. Because he was adamant about Johnny being a pedo. I remember, I was like, well, we don't know for sure if he really is a pedophile. And he's like, nah. Fuck that. That guy is a pedophile. Like, he was pissed that I even suggested that it might not be true. He's so fucking full of shit. He was in, and then Bumble says, I'm taking it that's you. He was in the cast. Stop.
Jeez, why did it get so fast? There we go.
He was in the chat last night, and even the dumb old bitches were wrecking him.
This is a shit show. It is. Leanne does have this bitch tweaked. And I was talking about when she had Eric all triggered. And
Betty
then,
says he's so sensitive. Really, it takes next to nothing.
and then I said Penny.
I'm always so obvious.
Penny was one of her alts, or is one of her alts. And then I said, I want to fuck Eric up so bad.
Yeah, he's a real fucking idiot. You seen Watcher's video? That's how he was with me too. Same type of BS. Boo-hooing about everything and everyone, and then saying he doesn't care about none of us, and blah, blah, blah. Our community sucks, and blah, blah, blah.
What he said about you and Watcher and basically our entire community, I want to blast this bitch so bad. Fucking community strike, because they're always saying we had a strike team or something.
Yeah, he was so vile to her, so angry. He's insecure, emotional, sensitive bitch. He makes no sense. And he wants to say people are fake or weak or hypocritical. That's him.
Oh. Let me see. Where does it start? Oh, that's my bad.
Like, this is how weird he is, okay? Like, this is one thing that happened that, like, just, it made me not want to talk to him anymore. It is pretty much like, I don't think I really talked to him much after that, because it just made me think like he was like crazy or something, like something was wrong with him. Okay, so one day he texted me with, like, don't say anything about this yet, because like I don't know if it's even all that, it's not interesting, it's just that I don't know, it's just,
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, just like mine were with you.
it's just stupid. It's not stupid, it's stupid the way that he acts. So one day he texted me with, I think my daughter got murdered. And I'm like, what? I'm like, are you kidding? And he's like, would I joke about something like that? I'm like, no, but what do you mean? And he's like, the helicopters are looking for her body or something. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is crazy, right? So he's like, I'm like, well, let me know if you need anything. Like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know, like, if he's looking for her body. I'm like, what? So I didn't, like, ask that many questions because obviously I would think he was busy, right? So then after some time, he called me and he's like, oh, you know, her car was left and and her clothes were in it. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I mean, like, well, maybe he said she was drunk. So I go, well, maybe she got out of the car and she just like passed out somewhere. You know, I'm trying to think of like other things that, you know. So he's like, no, he's like, I just know she's dead and blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, wow, like this is really bad, you know. He's like saying that she's with all these black people and she's doing all these black guys. And so obviously that's when I also realized that he must live at her house. Like, that house is, they both lived there, which is whatever. I mean, who cares? But I think he didn't want anybody to know that because he was like, yeah, well, she got up to go to work this
Can I say we're not going to tell anybody?
morning and blah, blah, blah. And she was drunk already or something. I don't know, something like that. And I'm like, well, you know, more than likely she meet, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like she could have just passed out somewhere. He's like, no, he's like, her phone was there. All her stuff's out of her phone. He's like, these people murdered her. And I'm just like, oh my God, like if he feels that way, then maybe that's what happened. Like I'm thinking that, you know, like that's probably what happened. Well, then like, I don't know, like an hour later or something, he texts with, oh, I found her. And I'm like, oh, thank God, that's great, you know? And he's like, no, you know what? He's like, I'm done with her anyway. She's a whore. I was like, okay. And I told Danielle, I'm like, he just went through this whole thing, and then he's like, and then he just called her a whore, and she's like, what? Like that's like way out. I'm like, yeah, like that's unbelievable. Like, how do you say something like that? Like that's a big deal. Like if you would think that way, why would you tell somebody that even? You know what I mean? Like even to the why would you even think that? But then to think it and then think it's okay to tell somebody that. I don't know. It kind of tells you something. Like I don't know. For me, it told me that he's not normal. Like he's not a normal person. I don't know. I know it's probably it's maybe to some people that wouldn't seem like such a big deal, but it is because it's just so. It's like it tells me like what's something in his head is just not right, and he's just I think he's insecure. He's emotional. He's sensitive, and he tries to put on this front like he's not, but he is. So I don't know if that tells you anything more about his like, you know, him.
So, want to try me with? I'm just asking if they want to try me with something some more.
So there you have it. And that's how it goes. And that's how things get passed around behind the scenes.
Apparently, he thinks his daughter gets passed around because she's a whore, right?
Yeah. And I mean, like, this is my first time ever hearing this. I've never heard that before. So when you said it up here, I don't even recall you saying it. And other people were like, yeah, it was said. But I guess I just glossed over it. Like I did. But then Candor said it. And when Candor said it, I was up on, like I think it said something on a post. And then I went over to his show and I went up on panel and he said something about it again. And I said, you know, I may not like him or what he's doing, but I don't think that. I don't think he would say that. You know, I don't think he's racist. I mean, and even with her saying that to you, I still don't think that's true.
You still don't think he called his daughter a whore?
You know,
I guarantee you he did, especially with this made up murder story.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that even anyways?
And I'm not, this is just part one. It's not the
full Monty.
It's not the full Monty. I promise. I found so much. Thank you for making me look through voice clips. Because you're a piece of shit. Because you're a piece of shit. You didn't think I would do it, did you? No, you didn't. Because I've always been that good guy that wouldn't do this. But I'm only going to get kicked so many times.
Yeah.
And you're not going to sit there and call people fucking pedo protectors and shit when you got Eric sitting here calling you out for all this bullshit. And then he's over there on Johnny's, who he thinks, or he admitted at the beginning of this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mommy's little helper. Yep. I don't play that shit. That pedo shit does not work. He's called me a pedo before. Straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a clown. Yeah. I saw that from MRE and that made me.
It's the truth, though. It's
Yep.
the truth. And I know people saw the interaction between me and Melty today. And look, she's been pretty vile towards me too. But the fact of the matter is, it's like I said the other night. For any woman to sit there and take the disrespect, like it does. And I do. I have a fucking video that I'm still going to put out because the shit's funny of her many faces. The many faces of Melty is what it's going to be called. And, but still, I mean, he's playing her. He flat out told me. And then he wants to act like I'm the problem or whose chat I go into is the problem or my opinions are the problem when this motherfucker started with me from day one. Day one.
Because of something this motherfucker said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Because
just
of something
like,
Eric said.
Drives
The thing is she's ride or die for him. He's not the same for you, girl. I feel bad for her. I don't know her. I don't even care to know her. None of that. But I feel bad for her. I like you're getting abused up there. Listen, Mr. Abuse right here, Mr. I'll bite your fucking face off. And what did Jim say? Oh, attempted murderer, all these things, right?
yeah. Mr. Drug Addict for a migraine pill.
Yeah, Mr. Drug Addict for Mike. All that stuff. But all these things. But you're being abused. This dude is a piece of shit. I bet you he calls his freaking granddaughter a whore if she doesn't do what he likes when she gets older. That's just the way he is. I know this guy.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely see the way he, 1 minute, you talk about bipolar.
Oof.
1 minute his ass is loving you. You had my back when nobody else did. And,
Yeah.
I always have love for you. I'd never do anything to hurt you. I wouldn't do that shit to you. And then turn around and do it.
Eddie will.
I've
Eddie will do
said-
anything for trammies.
Right. I know Carmela, he does that shit. He just twists off for no reason. And the crazy thing is that he sits there and says, did I not drop Jim down when he started saying that shit about you and your son? Okay, you did, but you've also let him already sit up there and do it. And then you turn around and use the same narrative.
Same. What about when he talks about my kids and my wife and shit? You call my wife a 300-pounder.
Nowhere even close to it.
Yeah. And Betty, you're not even in the same ballpark, but I've been trying to find pictures to compare her to you, and I can't find one bad enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right, MRE. Jim attacked his kids. I mean, hell, he's sitting there sympathizing with fucking people that fucking tried to put him in jail. Like, make that make sense.
Oh yeah, Justin Jones, Sybil.
So
Thanks, Payne. I'd seem to think so too. But yeah, that's yeah, people are saying they're not gonna mess with Betty over the walk in the hole in the parking lot thing and all that. I will, because I'm done. I'm
did
done
she
with this.
really show her cooter?
I didn't see. I don't know. I promise you, and I wouldn't show it anyway. That's not.
Yeah,
how
no. I wouldn't.
I'm not looking for it. If anybody's, I'll send you the video or something. Maybe, I don't know.
And the crazy shit to me is like, it's like I said on my little drive live yesterday or day before, whenever it was. When Betty and I had our issues and we worked through them, I meant what I said. I meant what I said to her. When I checked on her, it's because I cared. I knew she was going through something.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't shit talking her behind the scenes. But I know somebody who called me on a regular basis, Ruben. Well, let me watch. What do you think about this? Watch. What do you think about that? I mean, anybody who's dumb enough to take something from a group chat and turn around and send it to the wrong person.
Buddy, fuck your buddies.
Yeah.
Do not send him anything, y'all. Don't even if you talk to him on the phone, don't. You talk about a sellout snitch. All a girl's got to do is bat her eyes at that little bitch. Not little, that big fat bitch. Dude, what pissed me off the most is Ruben knows it was me, myself, Ruben, and Kaylee, who is like, she does true crime and stuff on here. She used to do true crime and stuff on here. I call her my cousin. The one that they say I was trying to attack at the beginning, and I loved Mark and Jim so much, and I was never on panel with them. Nobody even remembered my name back then. They just fucked with the wrong guy one time. But that's it. But anyways, Kaylee has been around forever. She's done true crime, all this stuff. And she's really good. But it was Kaylee, Ruben, and I on the phone while Kaylee looked this shit up. So why didn't Ruben say, there's no way that Watcher knew about it? Because I was supposed to send it to Watcher and I fucking didn't. Why didn't he say that? That's weird, right?
Yeah.
So he couldn't say that in chat because he has no balls. That's not a man. He's never been in a gang. He's not a thug. He's nothing. He just wants to ride on everybody's fucking coattails and pretend like he's this godly, just the greatest guy around, and he ain't shit.
He was the greatest guy around.
Yeah.
What murder?
Yeah, he's a bitch. It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's where my anger comes from towards him.
Yep.
Is he did. I mean, he even did it with MRE. Like he liked MRE until everybody over there at Sugs turned against me because I support MRE. He's like, I didn't know, because he was going up on Gunsmoke's panel, and he texted me, and he was like, I didn't know that there was this big old thing with MRE and blah, 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 blah. And everybody, what? How did you not know, motherfucker? You were in the same chats.
He's in a knitting circle with the fucking motor mouth Betty that records and fucking watches everything. Don't fucking tell me you don't know anything, bro. Don't even try me with that bullshit. That's why it took me 2.5 friggin' months to go through text messages. I know everything. That chick watches everything. She's watching this right now. Hey, what's up?
Hey. Exactly, MRE. Exactly. And then for him to come on there today or on Leanne's post, not today, because I think I saw it today, and to fucking be passive aggressive about the whole Cain and Abel comparison to the Terry brothers. Like he didn't get it. That's his game. Say something without saying something.
Mm-hmm. Floss he put the king. Oh my God. I bet that's genius. I bet he'd wear his back pockets inside out in jail. What's up? He was holding on to somebody's pinky. Don't even try me, bitch.
Well, Danielle and Ruben were supposed to do a live stream with MRE.
I do. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I do apologize, MRE, for saying anything to BK today in your chat, because I didn't mean to get shit going, but it just really fucking pisses me off, and that may be y'all's guy. That's y'all's business. That's y'all's friendship. But when a motherfucker's going around in chat saying that I'm getting you attacked by starting shit with everybody, wrong answer, BK. MRE was getting attacked long before I ever came around. You know that just as well as I do. And I did say that when has BK stood up for MRE? because in the last year that I've been around, I've not seen it until just yesterday. I think it was yesterday on Foss's or day before. It's been like in the last few days this week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
You
mean,
know, but he had come into fucking MRE's chat a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or so, I don't know. And I was in there chatting, and he was like, "Hey, Watcher, the stuff that we were fighting about, you know, that was stupid shit. Everything's cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." I mean, because I never like he's the same as Foss, he's the same as Jim as far as the reactions to things. Like he doesn't know the whole story, or he doesn't hear something, and he just fucking loses his shit.
yeah.
And
that
I get
bitch-
that. I get that.
bitch mode.
You
I
know,
get it too,
and,
because I fly off like that sometimes.
and I mean, the dude says some funny shit sometimes. I can't even just like Carlos. Same thing with Carlos. I never did anything to Carlos. I didn't do a fucking thing to him. Right? I didn't do not a fucking thing to Fangs.
Suffering
Nothing.
succotash.
So it was just like, you know, because I had an opinion and I didn't mind sharing it that night, apparently.
Hmm.
But I was okay up until that point. You know?
Yeah, I noticed that guy talking a lot of shit about you or whatever. But for a guy that still lives with mommy and daddy and has a room for shoes and hats, I don't see it. What the fuck?
You know?
I don't fucking get this fucking YouTube place. It's fucking upside down world.
I agree. And Angela, yes. Indeed.
Yeah, if somebody messing with somebody's funeral and shit like that. Oh, I'm so proud of you. What the fuck you want me to say? Tell your girl to fucking tell the right story then.
Yeah. I mean, again, people can think and say what they want. I don't give a shit. Because I'm not sitting down breaking bread with people. You know, and if somebody says, "Hey, you know, this was stupid, everything's cool," guess what? Cool. What am I going to sit here and continue to fight about? William, I agree. I mean, fucking when I was watching Michelle Meltdown show and he was up there, like that shit had me dying.
Mm-hmm.
I was laughing my ass off.
I think she's kind of fucking funny. She's kind of a trip. Like she's a weirdo.
Yeah.
And I like weirdos.
Yeah.
But dude, she's getting weighed down with this fucking other piece of shit, dude. I would not put up with that shit if I was her.
Yeah, me either.
Get rid of the monkey and get a man. That's what's
I
up.
mean, it comes down to the fact that, I mean, be who you are. And if you don't like somebody, stay the fuck away from them.
It's that easy. And don't talk shit about them. Because if you don't like getting talked shit back, especially if you got a soft as fuck.
Okay.
Like hospital cotton soft.
Yeah. I mean, and look, I've never said that I was fucking skinny. Never said that. Never said I was hot. Never said that. I'm not trying to get dick from anybody on here.
Yeah, you're not trying to compete.
No, I'm just here. And yet, fucking blame me. Go buy a t-shirt. Thank you for the people that have, or a coffee cup, or a pullover, or whatever it is that you bought. So, I mean, like I don't come here to fucking like go after people or harass people or anything like that. I'm just here. If you don't like what I do, tear ass. But don't sit here and try to paint a picture that I'm a fucking pedophile. Don't do it. Because I'm not.
Carmela's fucking funny too.
Okay, I fucking love Carmella.
I'm telling you, I watch some of her shit and I die. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, fucking fly. She's slick.
No dick shopping on the YouTubes. None. And that's cool, BK. I mean, like I haven't seen a whole lot of you. So I've never seen you defend him. And that's all I was saying is, hey, props to you for doing it, because you know what? When everybody else is trying to continue to run with that fucking narrative, sometimes you sit there and go, what the fuck is wrong with people? It's not the best place to be in. But I will say again, like, I don't have an issue with you. I never have. You had the issue with me. And I'm sure it relates to probably you and Danny, because that's when it started. And that's cool. You don't have to like me.
Yeah, she needs a wheelbarrow.
For my chesticles. You know, I just think that I think for any, I don't know. It is what it is. This YouTube thing is, it is really fucked up. The way people, Ken, are you for MRE? Okay, I can do that. Bear with me just a second. Let me get my ass over there.
Yeah, because the thing is like, I've seen these people without makeup, and I've seen fat pictures of them, and I've seen all these pictures of them, and I could use that so easily. That's fucking easy. That's easy shit. But that's what I'm saying is people talking shit about people's weight and all this shit, which I am so fucking guilty. I ain't gonna lie. I guess I used to be like that BK or whatever his name is, because I used to go the fuck off, like on everything bad. But I could easily do it. But when you talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit right back. When you fuck with my wife, I'm gonna fuck right back. That's just the way it is.
Yep. Okay. What's up, dude?
Mommy's little help. That name is so funny.
What's up, buddy? Mommy's chubby helper.
When I came in and seen that name, I spit up my Gatorade. That was so funny. I had to put chubby little helper, Mommy's chubby helper. Yeah, I can only speak for this Jannar. I'll speak like Jannar that I've been in 4 years. Most of the people that run their mouths and stuff are actually used to be huge fans of mine, right? And I call them fans. I have subscribers, but these dudes are fans who became stans. Every one of those clowns, from that soy boy, Gunsmoke, that little bitch who pees off of Toys R Us, who got caught urinating at Toys R Us, from the guy Carly, all those dudes are my fucking stans. I have videos of them calling me a god. Isn't that weird? Like literally, like Dick Ryan, like you wouldn't believe, calling me a god, all this dumb shit. So I either took their wrench. One kid, I took his wrench away. The other one, I called them up for having no integrity, and they went on like crusades. You know what I mean? Just crusades and dumb shit like that. And with the kid Ken, it was all jealousy over Angel's daughter, right? And so he went and looked up an old 911 call that I fucking made next to my brother. Right? Called up 911, like, yo, does this bitch just call up and say something about me? They're like, no, she didn't. Then the girl actually tells my brother, well, if your brother didn't make that call, this wouldn't have happened. The girl's a fucking retard. And they call me a pedophile. My niece is on stream with me. I've showed your picture. I've showed you the picture. Everybody's seen many of me and her together. She was on my channel. And those dudes just say that because, like I said, each and every one of them, the Carly guy, was just a huge fucking flip-flopping fucking clown. Thought he was a gangster, all this dumb shit. Just reneged on everything. Total loser. Tried to start a channel. We didn't help him go on his channel as much as he thought we should, so we're bad guys. They're just fucking stans. Well, and that Force guy is a fucking joke. He came around like a few years ago, and I didn't even know who the fuck he was. He just was popping on Angel's channel, asking her about me and her daughter constantly, and asking her mad questions. He's like a fucking fanboy, a fucking weirdo, right? A fucking goof, and he would pop my chat. Where's your brother? Like all dumb shit. Like, dude, my brother's got a YouTube channel. Like I talk to my brother all the time. These people are fucking straight lames, man. They are just flip-flopping fucking goofs, people with no integrity, right? And I respect people with integrity, right? If you say you stand on something, right? People who hurt children or are women and stuff like that should get whacked out, bullet in the head, the whole nine. They should be killed by the state.
Yeah.
These people are ridiculous. I laugh at them. Some people I ignore, certain clowns, especially people with sex charges. I ignore them, right? Except the fourth. That guy's such a hypocrite. This guy comes around calling me a pedophile, right? When he's literally got sex charges. Now, do I think he's a pedo? No, he's just a dude who got drunk and grabbed a girl's ass, which is still fucking gross. And so people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Don't accuse me of something that I'm totally fucking innocent of. And you literally are a sex charge guy who lives with mommy, surfing on mommy's couch, mommy's chubby little helper. Right? Why don't he go swimming in Michelle Meltdown's pool so he can fall through the deck, right? Oh my God. That guy is such a clown. He was at Joey Marlino's place. He drove
Joey Cugene.
Cugene, look at me, Cugene. Cugene, I just want to be your friend. Can I be Italian too, Cugene? No, you're not, right? Like, get over it. Yeah, he drove like 2 states. I knew a few people were there. They said he was following Joey around like a little fucking puppy, right? Trying to insert himself in every conversation. Everybody there, like everyone there was like appalled by the guy, but he's so ignorant. He's like an ignorant white trash person who is so ignorance is bliss, right? He didn't even realize he was being like an ignorant fucking goofball, right? And everybody looked at him as a total fanboy. You know, can I get you a drink, Cugene? Like there's sodas next to him, you fucking goof.
Okay.
He was going around tagging team. One day he loves John Gotti. Team Gotti, like a fucking goof. Who would do that so gay? Team Gotti. The next day, I love Jay Molino. He's a fucking total clown. He's like a big man child. He is like a big toddler. I call them re-toddlers because they revert to the toddler age, like he's 4. So I can picture the mommy feeding him little like gumdrops and stuff in the house. Yeah, like, here you go, little A. You go outside, Aaron. I mean, Eric, go outside. And he is a bad, like, in my opinion, he should have more respect for his children, right? Jim Terry's a piece of shit. His goofy brother, they're fucking clowns. Cain and Abel over there. 2 fucking clowns. They attacked this guy, and I felt bad, and I still feel bad when they attack his daughter or his mom, because I don't agree with that. Even I don't like the guy. I think he's a total goofball goober. He was probably a punk-ass inmate. He was doing people's laundry. I still don't think it's right for them to attack his mom or his children. And he said, I attacked his children. No, I said, you're a bad father. I think you have no honor. Daddy doesn't care. Why? Because why would you fucking hang out with the guy who said terrible sexual things about your daughter and your mother? Crank calling your mother. You're just another one of these freehold whores out here like Corley and Stand Up Gore and the rest of these whores that are moved by other gumps on fucking phones. They play telephone tag, right? And they move each other. They're all fucking weak. Shout out to the real ones out there.
Hell yeah.
The real ones, not those fake punk ass clowns. They're all clowns. And that lefty guy is a junky piece of shit. He said he was going to come piss on Rudolph and Rocco's grave. When are you going to come down and do that, you skinny junk box? There's a lot of people down here that would love to see you try that. He got extorted by Anthony Ratalotta, who's a big stool pigeon in the mob community, right? They love these rats so bad. He went and hung out with them. They took like a G note off the guy. And he fucking abused them. And they deserve it. You want to go hang with stool pigeons? Look what happened. That guy's a fucking junk box loser. A girl got killed. His channel is a death trap. A woman got killed on that channel. Not by Lefty, but a woman over there meets another junkie in chat. Junkies go where junkies go, right? So there was a woman who had a drug problem and a boy who had a drug problem. They met up. The guy, he gave her a pill. She OD'd and he left her at a fucking hospital. And then the son beat the shit out of the guy on YouTube and shit, right? Like, yeah, that dude's a junk box. He's a fucking clown. He put up my family members before. He put up my little niece, my dead father. He put up all kinds. All those dudes did. The soy smoke guy, These motherfuckers are crank calling. Not just me. They did it to a lot of people. A lot of people in my chat. There was a guy called Albert with an 80-year-old mom, right? That soy guy went and got the 80-year-old mother's house and put it up on the fucking on his page and doxed them. They put my buddy Kane Shades. They put his They put his wife up there, called her all names. One other kid, Piggy, put his mom, who was deceased, up. These people are all fucking lowlifes. And I've warned all these people in the beginning when I first met all you guys. I told these people, those dudes are bad. And that guy Ruben knew too. He heard me complain a million times about these guys, what they've done to people. That dude's in there. That's why that passive-aggressive shit today, that's why I replied with Vafatengul, right? Because you obviously know what I mean. Cain and Abel means the two brothers, and the two brothers are losers. And those guys are losers, the Terry brothers. They're scumbags who torture dead children's families. Yeah. Right? So that was just some passive aggressive shit. And somebody showed me a clip of him with all on that Soy Boys channel. So he's just trying to win points with them. And I actually liked him in the beginning because he would agree with everything I said on the points of me defending myself about they try to show the federal informant, right? He's like, that's impossible, MRE. You walk around your neighborhood. It's like it makes no sense. You got all your friends on here. But how fast are these people? These people are fickle. Most people on the internet are. They're fickle. That's why people out there, when you do find people who have integrity, stick with them and don't do them bad, right? Don't do that. Yeah, BK's right. I appreciate that, BK, when you had him take the pictures down. And here's my advice to BK and you thing is, let the women argue, right? If she's got a beef with Danielle and Betty, let them argue. It's never a good look calling women or Lefty and these guys, putting her face up and calling her fat, making fun of her. Would those girls like that done to them? No. And no one's going to do that to them. Well, maybe those scumbags.
Well, hey,
look. That's not cool doing that.
Why are we judging that? I don't know why we're judging. Because I will fuck them up. I don't play that shit.
Scumbag move doing that shit of threatening women.
I don't threaten them.
Scumbag move. And I would not put BK in that category as those guys, the Carleys, those scumbags. Now, he's got a temper and shit, and he goes off and might say dumb shit. But he's got a good heart at the end of the day because I've seen him move on here for 4 years. And I might not like some of the places he goes in. They're a bunch of rats and two-faced doxes and shit. But he is someone there that will stick up for you and say something, right?
Well, I just real quick on what you were just saying about attacking women and stuff. Your boy down there, I mean, he's all over Watcher calling her fat and all this.
Yeah, he shouldn't do that. It's not a good look like that. Like even if I had a girlfriend on here, she was beefing with somebody, I would not. I would debate her on the points, like debate her on her arguments and stuff. But I wouldn't go that low and calling her name and stuff. That's just not a good look because no one's going to happen if somebody's going to start doing that to your girl. It's just not. It's just a bad move, right? Debate her on the facts. Take her apart on her arguments, right? Dismantle her argument or something like that. But don't get nasty like these Rippers and the Carleys and the
Suggs. Oh, not like that. Not that shit. No.
Yeah, those guys are scumbags. So I have to stick up for him on that. I don't think he's an evil cunt like those guys are. He won't go around trying to frame people. Like I got a video on my channel that's like 3-4 years old. That junk box Lefty going, man, me and Carlos were on the phone for 5 hours trying to frame MRE, and then Carlos didn't want to do it and he backed out. Because all these guys were my subscribers. These guys called me a fucking god, a hero, all cringy shit that I didn't like being said to me, right? But then when I fucking, like I said, either I took their wrench or whatever, right? Fought with another content creator they liked. They all went to looking families up and docs, and they're going to piss on my family's grave. That junkie in Connecticut's only an hour away. You would never come to that cemetery and piss on a grave. You get your head beat in, dude. You're a fucking clown. You're a junk box. I got funny videos of that kid. His mother, when he's crying, I think my mom won't even talk to me on Christmas. Well, why? Because you fucking robbed her. And you robbed your whole fucking family, you junk box. Any woman should run away from that kid. Because like I said, that kid got it's going to end really, really bad. I hope I'm wrong because I don't wish harm on nobody. That's going to end really bad.
It is. I agree. 100%.
Jen, he's not, and listen, there's people who get clean off drugs, and God bless. He's got a junkie mindset. He's a follower. Most of these dudes are. These dudes who do this shit, they're all fucking followers.
I've never seen somebody, like, even watching Kensington cams, I've never seen anybody nod off as much as that dude. I've seen more clips of him nodding off than I've ever seen people nod off in my life.
He nods a lot from Nottingham. He's a total, and like I said, listen, if this guy never attacked my family and called me a diddler and try to frame me as an informant and all this dumb shit, I would wish I'd actually pray for the son of a bitch because I don't like to see nobody get all fucked up on drugs. Right? But someone like this needs to jump off a bridge, right?
Amen.
They're just disgusting people. He's not. He's far from a good person. And you show me your friends, and I'll show you what you are. It's an old saying we all knew since children, and it pertains to the internet too. Right? Yeah. If you hang with Jim Terry types, you hang with these fucking clowns and these disgraziati, you're going to be labeled as one. That's just how it is, you know. And you just can ask me any question. You just can ask me any question you want. You should ask me questions like you were my enemies if you want to ask me any questions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna straight up like I've already said what I think and how I feel. If anybody in chat has a question, please feel free.
Ask me anything you like. If these people have anything to ask, I'm an open book. Come and ask me. You know how many times I did this on Angel's channel with all these people, and these people know what's up. Yeah. They just don't listen. They're very jealous people. Like the guy Eric, I never did nothing to that guy. I believe it's out of jealousy. For what? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But a lot of people are jealous. They look at channels and they be like, wow, why ain't I doing that? Or why can't I do that? Or, you know,
I can do that better.
Oh, yeah, I can do that better. Why does everybody like this person? People respect me for a reason. I've been on here, on this channel for 4 years. I got my subscribers and watching me for 8 years. I've never changed who I was. I've never doxed people, never flip-flop, never betrayed confidences. You tell me something, it goes to my grave. And I've shown that. I'm not just saying that. I've showed it. None of these guys have done that. That's why I can pull up videos of them being all fucking hypocrites, right? But they can't pull up anything on me being a hypocrite, right? Yeah. Not at all. They said that I, what are the thing they try to say that I was a rat or something. They tried to say I put fucking my friends in jail. It was just dumb as shit. It's like, what friends are in jail, right? Like, give me a break. Why do I walk around my neighborhood and I brought 17 of let's say any of these people who run them out, bring 5 of their friends who grew up with them on stream. I brought 16 of them on.
Yeah.
Right. To show my character. I'm not better than nobody else, right? I never came on here acting like a tough guy or a gangster because I'm not, right? Just because I was around gangsters, that doesn't mean I'm one. No. I just took care of my old uncle, right? That's it. But a lot of these people are jealous weirdos, right? They're fucking sick, especially in this mob fucking community and true crime people. They're sick fucks. A lot of the jealousy pertains to that nut Angel Gotti, right? Every time I pop on, I love him, I want to marry him, he's great. All this stuff, and it made them jealous, right? Fucking weird shit. Because they're all fanboyed her. Those guys went all fanned out. It's very sick, very sick. These people are all fucking psychos, man. And mad respect to Fumble Nuts for standing up here and having watch his back because you got a bunch of these fucking dudes picking on. And she's a strong woman to take all this shit. Not many of you women out there could sit there and get your looks ridiculed and people talking shit about you because not many men can do it too. I've seen men on here fucking break and buckle and become friends with the guys who tortured their families. I will never do that. You can slander me all you want. No one's going to believe that shit. My channel's still rock and roll. I still smash people with my verbal fucking thrashings 24/7 on here. And they can't do shit about it, but make up stories. And all they do is bring me more. Half of my
try to strike your channel.
Yes, try to strike my channel down. Thank you, Watcher, for helping me, right?
You're very welcome.
Because all these clowns and fanboys teamed up, right? They all teamed up.
Authorized, baby.
Yeah, they all teamed up and try to strike your channels. They're very pathetic people. Very pathetic.
Yep.
It's and that Terry guy and anybody dealing with whose panel has he been on? That Forces panel? That guy's got to get a fucking life, dude. That guy tortured your own family, but look what he did to Dylan Rounds and family and all these other families, the Carly Rodney girl. Guy's a piece of dog. Who the fuck would panel that guy? A disgusting person with someone who has no parent, no morals, no constitution, nothing, right? That's who. And especially when he attacks your own blood. That's why Daddy doesn't care. Daddy cares about super chats. See, he wasn't talking shit about me. He was acting like he liked me. He was leaving me comments about 4 months ago on my videos. That's a funny video, MLV. And he would think I would hit him back with hi, Eric, let's be friends. not a shot, jerk off, not a shot. And the reason he was doing that because he had a lot of my subscribers in his chat, right? But then when he started running his mouth, most of my subs left him, I'm guessing, right? That's what I seen. People told me.
Yeah.
He's a clown, that guy. And he's a fucking follower. He's a follower. A total fucking follower. You know what I mean? Yeah, RIP to Dylan Rounds, kid. Let me tell you, even if I don't even know them people, but if I know you torture families like that, that guy, Jim Terry, tried to get me to talk to him. He left me a bunch of messages. You know, maybe there were other accounts. I don't know, right? They most likely were him. We got to talk all this shit. I would never talk to those people. I wouldn't, just like I won't talk to a rat or an informant or a person with sex crimes. I will not sit up there, debate them, or talk to them. I don't want to be on stream with them. You know, I don't want it because people manipulate it. Years later, they'll bring it up. Look, he's on show. Just what they just try to do to you and manipulate your stream. Yeah. That's what they do, right? So that's why I always had a code where I will not go on a stream with an informant or anybody with sex crimes that said they're going to R women in this community. And they've said they would R a lot of my women friends in this community, right?
Yeah.
So those people are disgusting to me. That's why certain people with sex crimes I ignore, right? Because they said that because I don't want to see any women get R'd, go in the chat, trust them, and get raped or something. God forbid. Certain disgraziata, disgraziata means dirty people, people that I ignore, right?
Right.
But
yeah, and sometimes it's better just to ignore it.
Well, with certain people, yes. Dangerous sex offenders, yes. Who all they do is they're not even funny. They had no talent. Like even all these beta dudes that have shit to say about me, the Carly little bitch who backs rapos, Jump Out Jamie. He's got a friend who is convicted of raping a girl by 12 jurors, right? No, he took a plea. The guy he took a plea. Now, Fumble, we're both men. If some lady said we are them, we're going to fight that to the end, man. Like,
yeah, to the death.
To the death, bro.
If I'm innocent, I'm
yes,
totally and I would never,
innocent.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously that. You're a guy, I have a lot of respect for you. But we're totally innocent. Somebody said, we're taking that to death. But no, not his friend. His friend copped to it, and they're just all clowns. Like I said, these are ex-fans that turn stands. Stalkers. Yeah. If they and here's the way, if they don't like me, anybody who's friends with me, they don't like. That's why if you notice in all those channels, it's like a little cult. To be allowed in or be accepted, you must say that I'm a rat, a rape, all that stuff. It's like a cult.
Yeah, and it's funny because I didn't have a problem letting people know that I support you. I know that they watch and see me in your chat. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to try to hide it. I'm not going to try to run from it. And that was the thing behind the scenes that Eric kept coming at me with, and I'm like, dude, he's not what you say he is. If you go look and listen and read what's already out there by someone who was trying to smear him, but actually prove that you're not what people say you are.
Well, not only that, and it's only like 3 or 4 people that were my stands. Put it this way. That's like the case is literally this. It's like me telling Chris right here that Watcher hurt me, and Watcher's like, well, that I hurt Watcher. She's like, no, it didn't happen, right? Like literally, like my niece never said I hurt her. She's like, no, my mother's a fucking nut. That never happened. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So that shit, I just
hang on just a second. I want to BK, I see your comment. Watcher, I won't say anything about you anymore. Just give Danielle a break. She's not involved with the drama anymore. She's my friend and a good person. Do me that favor. BK, I will honor that. I will honor that. I ask that also too. She honor that as well. And I won't speak about her. I can't say anybody else won't, but I can tell you what I won't do. So there's that.
I got a Darth Vader mask. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I seen the guy Dale told me Darth Vader. I was looking at that. But my point with the goofy Force guy, that guy's a fucking clown. Yeah. If you see his avatar on his channel, it's him and another man. So that tells you a lot about somebody, right? Like he's got a prison picture of him and some big dude, right? It's like, why do you need him to validate? It's weird. And that guy should know the truth. Like he's trying to call you up behind the scenes. I have about 5 people who are behind the scene warriors who get people's phone numbers and either try to dox them so they can't come in my chat or try to tell them I'm this, I'm that, right?
Yeah.
That guy did years in prison. He knows what's up. He's not stupid. I think he's either a real low IQ miscreant or he's just a fucking liar with no honor, no code, just wants to make a buck, right? I think it's more that. I don't think he is a low IQ dummy, yes, but I don't think he's dumb enough to actually believe that, right? He just goes along with it because his friends who donate to him tell him what to do. See, they're moved by the money, right? That's why I had a respect for you. Even the other day when they said that he called his little niece an N-word, I don't believe that neither. And that's the show. Their show's integrity. See, watch it and go and just run with the lie, right? Just because she don't like you, and I respect that. You didn't run with that lie because you didn't like him. You actually gave your real opinion. I actually believe it too, because he's like, I don't think he would call his little niece an N-word neither, right? I do believe that he called his daughter that if he was saying those crazy things. I heard the stuff, right? The dude's just in it, and he has no respect for it. I don't think he respects himself, his mother, his children, because why would you be palling around with Jim Terry, who did that? And isn't the Ripper putting up his family? Somebody said in the chat earlier, why aren't you going after the Ripper? Right? He made you, he attacked his family and then became his friend anyways. Again, they'll be friends again. That guy, Eric, has no backbone. He's a fucking sloppy, goofy, fucking inbred weirdo and a fanboy.
I would be all over that dude down in Southville. I would he made a AI video of him kissing his daughter. Dude, that's some sick shit.
Yeah,
dude.
that's sick. Yeah, no,
I don't do that shit. That's not my thing.
Perverted and weird. That's why people should ignore that Florida Rickyune weirdo. They should ignore. But somebody like Eric, right, who wants to make money off drama and fight on the internet with everybody, he should be fighting back and forth with him, right? He's scared of him. He's a pussy. He's scared of him. So why don't you go take it out on them, Daddy? Because Daddy doesn't care, Mommy's little helper. Right? I'm taking care of my mommy. What are you taking care of her couch and her pillows? Bullshit, kid. Get the fuck. Go get a job, you bum. Here's the sad thing about it. That guy's a punk ass inmate. He's gonna be back in the can by the end of the summer, probably because of YouTube. He's gonna do something real fucking stupid. He almost ended up in there before. He looked like a goofball with that flag. And when he got arrested, people left me comment, "Oh, you're gonna have a ball with that." I'm like, no, I don't laugh at people going to jail, dude. I don't think it's funny, right? I don't laugh at people going to the can. Yeah. Did he look like a total white trash loser running around with a flag? And like, just why don't you go be a father and a grandfather? Why are you going fighting women and their families for? You look like a fucking loser. Or crash
50
out.
years old or something.
50-something years old. In jail, they must have used him as a crash out dummy to hide shit. His stories that he was close to all mob guys in jail. Listen, I know Italians and even from different states, all us wops are the same when it comes to certain shit. Dude, if those people ever seen your actions on here, you would be ridiculed, dude. You would be fucking ridiculed. That's why he's no stand-up person. I mean, stand-up person, it could be anybody, right? Somebody that has self-respect and dignity. Whatever, Rocco, what you're doing. That's why you go to chat full of fucking scumbags.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agreed.
The douchebag. And they like picking on the women. These guys love going at the women, boy.
Yeah, I know. You can pick them out quick.
They just love it. And maybe that's a hatred towards their moms or a chick who did them wrong, but not every woman, just like not every fucking Italian guy's a mobster, or a black guy's a thief, or a Chinese guy's a gambler, right?
Yeah.
Don't take it out on all women, you bums.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, ask me anything you want.
Okay, I got to do it. Are you a Nazi?
Yes, I am a neo-Nazi. No, I'm kidding. No, I never. No, I'm a history buff and a history fucking fanatic, right? And I have little dioramas of World War II. I'm a history fanatic, but no, I'm not a Nazi. I've had friends, and remember I said I had 16 of my friends come on YouTube. Well, two of those people were not white people. They were as black as anybody, right? They were black dudes, right? They know me my whole life. They're my friends. You think a neo-fucking Nazi would be hanging out with people that are non-white? Like, his Nazi friends would dismantle him. He would be called an N-lover. He would be hated. I was never a neo-Nazi. Now I'm a proud white guy who's European, proud to be an Irish and Italian and a white man in America. Yes, I am. And I love my culture and all that stuff. But there's a big difference between pride and hate. And like I said, I had my friends come on here who were not white. I didn't even say that a few years ago on that retard channel, Angels channel.
Yeah.
Right? It's totally, they have nothing else, right? Like when they can't get you, when you haven't been a hypocrite, when you haven't doxed people, when you haven't made a fool of yourself by double speaking and all that shit, right? When you haven't done that, they have nothing else, right?
Right.
That's all they got.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Pedo, racist.
Yes,
That's it.
pedo, racist, informant, all that. Dude, they were trying to say I put Damien's dad in jail. I would have been 5 years old, right? Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy,
You
crazy.
just ask me any questions you want. Anybody up here, you ask me anything, right? In the chat, where's all the people with the questions?
I heard
Right.
that Bob has one black friend. That's good.
No,
Those are the racist people, just so everybody's fucking clear. If you put
listen, half of these guys who called me racist, there's things of them calling people racial slurs on here.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
So
gonna
if I hate people of mixed colors or whatever, I'm sure good at fucking hiding it, right?
Yep.
Pretty good at fucking hiding it.
Exactly.
I'm telling you what, up north is like way where, like I live in Florida. I'm South. I'm Southern. I've always been a Southern boy, but I'm telling you, up north, there's some racist shit up there. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot more
Our
racist.
cities are more segregated up here, like kind of, and it's like different, right? So you have a lot of people in all nationalities, right, who stick with their groups, right? You got the Puerto Ricans up here who don't like the Dominicans sometimes, right? The Dominicans don't like the Puerto Ricans. The Italians
And don't call a Puerto Rican a Mexican either. Because I made
or a
this
Mexican and Puerto Rican.
No, two different nationalities. And
Yeah,
things like that.
I didn't know better at the time.
Yeah, two different things. But like, you know, you have that everywhere though. You go anywhere and you got good and bad and all, right? You got anywhere.
Norris wants to know, why did you get a tattoo of Adolf Hitler?
Because I like World War II and I like some things about Adolf Hitler, World War I, which is always fascinating to me. I have General Patton right under him. Would you go question a black dude if he had or a Spanish guy if he had somebody from a war on his arm, right?
Santa Anna.
Yeah, and Santa Ana or something. And it's not, and you know, I've been threatened by Ku Klux Klan members because they said the tattoo is disrespectful to Hitler because he's half a skeleton in the fucking thing. Right. And I like history. I like a lot of that World War II shit. That doesn't make me a hateful person. I sold Nazi flags and shit, real ones from World War II. That's when they raided my house. They were real flags, Japanese flags. I had Canadian flags, every country that fought in WW2. I had at least one, except Australia. I had at least one flag of them.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I have that tattoo. And right under it, I have General Patton. I got the Blessed Mother on my other arm, Jesus on my other arm, a shamrock, right? I got even Norse code. You like your Norse stuff. I even got a wolf's angle, the wolf's hook on my arm, right? For my culture, because my Irish side goes back to Ireland. Dublin was invaded by the Vikings, the Celtic Nordic stuff. I've always been into history, so I like that stuff. And I'm like a history fanatic. So if you want to think I'm a Nazi, that guy Fish, the guy who likes 15-year-olds, like what did he say about that? 15-year-olds are desirable or something like that?
No. What he was saying is that if you look back through the history of mankind, the acceptable age used to be 12 for women, for girls to get married, and you know, and they got all that shit. So, anyways, he wasn't saying that he was attracted to them. He was just saying that if you look back throughout time, that, you know, the age has been moved up, which it should. It should.
Oh, of course it should. Yeah, that's back in medieval times.
Yeah.
All right.
That's weird shit.
And see, I don't like that guy, but I'm not going to call him and label him a pedo or something for saying something like that. That's retarded. I didn't know what he fully said, but thank you for letting me know what he said. He's right by that. They've moved it up, and they should move it up, right? It should be 18. But back in medieval times, women died young, right? People died very young back then.
Yes.
So they
and that's
would
exactly
marry.
what he was saying.
Yeah, then he's right on that. Then I don't like the guy, but he's right on that. Right? He's just like he's just a weird old boomer. I think he's a half Jewish guy that just takes total offense with it, and that's fine with him, right? But he's just another goofball. He was a big Jimmy Calandra fan, but the guy's not no rapo or nothing like that. I'm not someone that's gonna come up and label people on shit like that.
Hey, Atlas. No, Norris. I don't think he thought that.
What?
That Norris wasn't calling you a Nazi.
No, I know. No, I know he's saying it in good faith. No, I know that.
Yeah.
No, I know. I like him. He seems like a cool dude.
Okay, I got one more question. My last question for you is: were you planning on like blowing up the World Trade Center with those IEDs that you had?
Just dioramas. All right, here's what I used to do. It's nerdy and it's goofy and it's embarrassing, but I'll tell the story. I've said it many times before. I used to take my dioramas in the woods, and I used to set them up. It's a weird fucking nerdy thing, yes. I used to set them up, and I used to light fucking fireworks off to make it look realistic. Now, all the times it did not look realistic. It actually ruined a lot of things, right? It didn't work that well. But I used to take my dioramas, set them up, and drop an M80 in there so it looked like a bomb was dropped on Berlin and shit, right? And that's why I had little metal pieces in it so it would stick in, but it didn't work too well. But they were M80s. They were not bombs. If I had something like that, you think they would have let me go, right? Without putting me in jail? That's a serious thing, right? And anybody who would have a bomb to hurt somebody is a sick, demented animal. And I don't care what nationality you are, what your beliefs are. If you want to hurt people, you're a sicko and you should be put down. It's sick.
Did they have? They didn't have any shrapnel or any metal in them. Then anything for
one did. I had one did. One of mine did, and I had a piece of a lighter. It was like a little piece because I wanted to stick in. I wanted to stick in this big castle I made out of styrofoam bricks that I got from it's Dave's whatever it's called, Dave's shop. It's like a little hobby shop over here. I wanted to stick in it, but it didn't work. It actually just melted everything and just made everything. I lost like 2 half tracks in it, and it wrecked a couple of my guys all had powder on them and ruined them. But it was a thing I was trying to do for my dioramas. I'm a huge nerd. Like, people do arts and crafts. I'm a diorama nerd.
So you're just building models and stuff.
Yeah, I have World War II stuff. I had cowboys stuff from after the Civil War, and I have like knights, kings, and knights. I have a toy channel. People can go see the stuff.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. Actually, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I like weird shit too. So I ain't judging.
Yeah, it's fun to me. I like setting them. I used to do. I haven't done it much anymore. But when my godsons were younger, that's what we did on the weekends. Because my godsons would usually stay the weekend, or every other weekend with me, right? And they loved playing with the dioramas and making little cities and houses and all that stuff. And
you were allowed around kids? Oh,
yes.
It's crazy, oh my gosh.
Well, you were
right.
These people are so stupid on it.
They are dumb. And like I said, I had my niece on my channel, man. These people are stupid. But they'll play that, like I said, when they can't beat you, they can't show you being a hypocrite or going against what you believe and shit. They're stupid. The only thing I do regret that was stupid and was bad optics was going up. Me and my buddy went up to the Brown University and walked around with a sign, J's are kids, because of about Epstein and shit, trying to make awareness. And that was terrible optics. It was stupid because it makes everybody think that all people like that are like that. So I wish we didn't do that. That was not a good one. But they also tried to say that I was a rat there because some weirdo was threatening my friend. And I told him, walk over to the cops because we're up there doing activism, right? I don't want to be fighting with nobody up there, having my friend fight with nobody and get hit with hate crimes, nothing like that, right?
Yeah.
So they're yelling at the guy I was with. And this dude's running for like Congress or whatever, right? So I told him the guy's threatening him from a van. I was like, dude, walk over to the cop, right? And it stopped it. Because I had Antifa people before flop on me, fall on the ground near the library and say I hit them, which I didn't do. Because I used to pass out flyers, never flyers with swastikas on them or any weird shit like that. It was about the South African farm murders. And there was a couple of black people and Hindus on those flyers also. It wasn't all white people, but mostly white people were targeted, right? So I would go pass out flyers and stuff because it was a thing I cared about, right? People old women getting slaughtered on their farms and hard and shit, like horrific stuff. So I used to go do activism with it. That's how I became friendly with the other dude. Yeah. And I'm not going to throw him under the bus neither. He wasn't a neo-Nazi neither, man. He wasn't ever no Nazi group. That's so gay. Who would join some stupid group dressing up as a World War II guy walking around throwing your arm up? You look like a moron. It's stupid. And it repulses people. You put a swastika on something, try to they're gonna be repulsed by that. They're not gonna read your pamphlet, right? Like I'm trying to alert people about farm murders. You think they're gonna look at it if there's a big old swastika on it? It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
It is.
And like I said, with these people, if they can't best you, like I best them all the time with dance, and that's why my videos are funny, witty, no doxing, no showing their family or saying foul things about their family, right? At all. Yeah, DJ's my bro right there. I'd stand beside him any day of the week. right? They can't do the witty bants or make fun of things they say when they double speak, or like Carly loves Jump Out Jamie, hates rats, he loves rats, right? Making fun of them. They can't do that. All they can do is pull up your family members and shit.
Yeah.
But that don't scare me away. Like, that don't bother me, right? Like, I'll make fun of you for it, or some people I'll ignore for it. But that's not gonna make me run off YouTube and shit. Like, give me a break. And that's not going to turn nobody against me. Nobody that I know in real life, right? My life has not been affected from any of their slander. Like, my people know me where I'm from. I'm well known and respected, right? Like, I'm not saying everybody loves me or something, but I got a lot of friends, and I'm pretty well known around here as a good friend and a loyal friend. And I have friends for 30, 40 years, man. And like I said, they've all been on these channels.
Yeah. Well, I think it's funny when, you know, some people will say, oh, he's a drug addict. They found drugs in his apartment. But yet, wait a minute. Have you ever been caught with drugs? Or
no?
Do you have people in your chat that are on drugs that support you? And
no,
like,
when they raided, I'm sorry to cut you off. When they raided my house, I had an operation. They put me on pain pills for like a week, and they prescribed me Suboxone. So I had to, was it methadone? I forget. And I had them in my house for months and months, probably for like 7, 8 months old. That's why they had to throw it all out, because they were all legal shit. If I was a drug addict, you'd see me nodding off or things like that, right? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
They'll just like I said, it all started with the kid Kitten. And it all started with him with the Nazi stuff, because all over a fucking girl, a fucking girl, like it usually is, right? All over a girl. I won't get into the details, but all over a girl. And that kid's a kid who dimed out one of his. I ain't gonna get into it, but he dimed out a very close friend and doxed a close friend who this person's family was tortured for a long time after that. These people are just low. These fanboy types who all like. Come from this community that you think I'm from and shit like that. These fanboy types are all the same, man.
Yeah.
Fickle, liars. They act like they got integrity, a stand for something. All they do is betray their friends and lie like rugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure you have a lot of that in York. See, I don't know the 4 years of history that you all guys got. Just like yous don't know. That's why if anybody's got any questions, be free to ask me. I'm not going to think you're asking. See, the other guy, Ruben, asked in bad faith, right?
Yeah.
He knew what I meant, and I've said I'm not stupid. People let me know, right? You're on the panels with the people that was crank calling my dead sister's fucking wake, pal. So you're not asking in good faith, right? And I even answered, said it's the brothers, man. I'm saying Cain and Abel. I'm saying they're Cain and Abel, and the Terry brothers are pieces of shit. Not fucking Abel, man. And if you don't know that, you're just a miscreant and dumb.
Yeah.
And a beta simp, right? Goofy.
You're looking to gain points.
Yeah, look at the game points. I mean, that guy used to come in and like, what a phony bastard, man. What a phony, man. These people are but that doesn't surprise me at all. I know these people are so fucking fickle. And they will go wherever like they think can help their channels or get in and have sociable or try to find girlfriends on the internet. And it never works. And other people pull the girls. It's hilarious. Right? Sad. Beta. Right?
Absolutely.
Real sick people on here.
Thank you, Fassetti, for the chilies and the jewels and all that great shit.
That's right. Just do the right thing. Yeah, I told her no, I wouldn't let her do that because I knew what they were already attacking her before I even was with her. Those people were all attacking her. The soy boy kid, FBS. They were making vicious, calling her a junkie, a whore, all this shit. They were all the rip. All those guys are doing that, and they all lied about the girl and trashed her. And one kid had a crush. One kitten had a crush, and I didn't know he had a weird crush on the girl, right? And if I did, what do I care, right? Like, hey, you should have spoke up or tried to get her or something, right?
Something. And then there was Fibbins.
Oh,
Fibbleoni.
Oh yeah, Fibbins is like my little toy. I love Fibbins. Without Fibbins, where would I love Fibbins. I don't want Fibby to go anywhere, right? I want to beat his strike though. And I have he actually put up a mass flagging thing, a post of mass flagging. Next time he strikes me, I'm going to email that to them and hopefully they do something about that because there's a channel calling for people to mass flag people, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that because he can't beat me in Bants. I have over 7 years of him lying about where he's from. He says he's from my city. He's not. Said he's related to my friends' families, and he's not. So he don't know what else to do but strike me, right?
Yeah.
He's another fan.
Carmela, I agree. When you call everyone a pedo, it waters down the true meaning of
Yes.
what they really are. God protect our children.
Yes,
Same
it
with
does.
racist and all that stuff too. Yeah. Same
That, yes, that also. And I believe the kids. I don't know about you people. I believe
Always.
the children, right? If I believe the kids, that's who I
Yeah.
believe. I don't believe a third party saying, "Hey, this guy did that," and the kid's like, "No, that never happened." What are you nuts? I believe the kids. And people should stand by the kids like Eric Foss, fucking Mr. Red over there. Ehor. He should stand by his children. What Jim Terry did to his kids is disgusting. Nobody should do that to his daughter. His daughter's innocent, and his mom's innocent, and his grandbaby's innocent. They don't deserve that. And if he wants drama and to make money, go fight with your Ricky Yoon friend that you hung out with. Isn't he in Florida or something? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
really? Yo, the big tough guy. Why'd you? Where's the honor of your children, tough guy? Big prison guy. I'm not scared of nobody. Why don't you go stand up to the El Rip over there? Go stand up to him. You're a pussy, and you're a big pussy. And I guarantee, in prison, you were a get along to go along. You were a little silent helper. You were a little silent helper, just like your mommy's little helper. Because without your mother, you'd be homeless. Right now, you'd be fucking homeless.
Yeah.
That's why guys like that can only survive if they got mommy or they can find a woman to live off of and mooch off of.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what that guy is. He's a fucking idiot. Total moron.
Agree.
And he's he like I said, I've seen that guy flip flop. Like, you want to flip flop at little issues, that's one thing, right? But major issues like your family being attacked or dealing with sex offenders or sex rippers, or say they're gonna rape everybody. It's just weird people. Weird people on here.
Gotta love the damn trolls.
Well, actually, and the people they call the troll army, I'd go, let me tell you something. Those are good fucking people. Those people, my boy Red Ziller and those guys never doxed a soul. Go watch their videos. They don't attack people's children and stuff like that. They rip apart your words and take apart your lies.
I love that funny shit, man. I love it when you tear somebody down with comedy. That's my favorite thing. Man.
Exactly.
That's the best way. Because why? You look like you always lose when you come up and attack people's families, right? Do stuff like that. You think you're winning, but you lose, right? People might laugh in the chat, but then they're gonna lose respect for you in the end because that's scummy shit, right?
Yep.
But they don't. But then they'll run with lies, right? Like, even though Eric's got sex charges of grabbing a girl's butt, do I think he's a sexual predator? No, I think he was a drunk guy in a bar who grabbed some girl's butt, which is still wrong and stupid, right? But I don't think he's a pred, right?
Right.
I just think he's a dumb drunk, like, sorority goof, right? Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's a difference between somebody like that goofball and me. I'm not gonna go put on lies on the guy, or I don't need to. I can just make fun of maybe one day this week I'll do a funny video about him. I found that channel Condor the Great or Candor.
Yes, Candor.
Oh my god.
Is he not fucking hilarious?
Oh my, that's cool. It's gonna be my newest favorite channel. I think I found a new loco on you, Aaron. Oh my god, Aaron. I just might make you a project, Eric. I just might make you a project because there's so much funny shit and him flip flopping, yelling Team Gotti, good Gene, trying to blow fucking Marlino out there. And they looked at him, and I knew a few, like I said earlier, I knew people that were there. And let me tell you, everybody there. He was the talk of the place.
I bet.
They didn't want to be rude to him or nothing, right? But everybody was looking at him like a white trash scumbag.
Well, I do have to say that was probably the first place I really fell in love with Joey Merlino. Because I got a huge crush on him.
Yes. He has one on you too.
Oh, that's so nice.
He's head over heels for you. I'm not going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get into it anymore.
Okay. Well, I've got his number, and I'll have to give him a call one day.
Yeah, call him later on or something. He'll be home, but let's not talk about it too much.
I'm just going to ask him to send me over a cheesesteak and an autographed picture for my 50th birthday. That's all I want, really. I've already seen his nipples poking through his shirt. I don't think he's going to show me his feet, and his wife might think that's a little intrusive. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, he's actually a good dude who gives turkeys away and bicycles away for Christmas. He's actually a good guy. And all the rats hate on him and make lies up about him.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Do you know that I was over? I go over there every once in a while and drop him a little super sticker and tell him how much I love him.
Yeah, well, they do good things with that. Like I said, they
Yeah.
actually give it back to their community and stuff. So,
Yep. That's right, Norris. I sure will go to jail over Joey. Shit, I'll thug it out, baby.
yeah, but hey, Aaron might fight you over that. Aaron wants him. Aaron, dude, did you see his face? That video I played, dude, I could probably gonna play that some more. That was just so funny. He just looked like he met Jesus or something, right?
Okay.
He's met the second coming. Like his mouth was all open. He had like Cheetos coming off his neck. There's another video out there. I'm gonna try to get it. Where he's actually eating a cheesesteak and they're filming him and he's talking why he's eating the cheesesteak. And the cheesesteak is all dripping down his cheeks. He looks like a Saint Bernard. You ever see a Saint Bernard eat or a Rottweiler eat real fast? He looks like he's trying to talk with all the cheesesteak in his mouth. He was known as a slob in Italian, like Cavone. They were calling him a huge Cavone. Huge Cavone. He had the flat, but he just looked like he's a clown, that dude. I didn't even know who he was. And you want to get him out? I think he did when he first got out of prison, he was doing shows with like Ian Bick or something like that. Eric, keep fucking around with these women. We're gonna go fucking bomb that comment section. Let everybody there come and see what you've been up to. And you look like a fool on here, dude. Yeah. You look like a fool. I'm gonna find those videos of Jim trashing his family, and I'll bleep out their names and their faces, of course. I'm gonna put that up to show Daddy doesn't care. Show what a good father and a loyal son you are to your mother. Your mother puts a roof over your head, dude. If somebody ever disrespected my mother, there's no shot in hell you're coming on my panel. We're talking on phones. That's the difference between somebody like me and that fucking inbred fucking freak over there. Yeah, he's a freak. I might turn him into a low-cow because he's becoming such a low-cow. That's why he can't hold on to subscribers neither, right? People, when they see you for what you are, if somebody can hold on to subs for a few years, that shows you got some integrity, some dignity, right? Yep. Many of those guys can't. They flip-flop around. They hate each other 1 week, dog each other, then they're all friends. Keep a bunch of fingers.
I got some OGs, like day oneers.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that speaks a lot. Well, Fumble, man. Fumble walks around with a wheelbarrow in front of him and carries his clothes around, dude. You get some Fumble. I wish I had Fumble wheelbarrows. No, and much respect to that because not many people do. A lot of these people, they go where the money is, right? If your biggest donor wants you to like the red team, you're going to like the red team, right? Most people. Yeah, but no. Exactly. And that's why Uncle Integrity's not allowed over no more. I won't allow Uncle Integrity over. And he's I thought he was a good old Catholic dude who stood against people attacking families, said they're going to R women. And then he's hanging out with them. I blocked him, right? I don't care if you're coming to throwing hundreds. Go throw hundreds at other people. I don't want your fucking money. You fake bastard. Yeah, I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I don't want bums like that money. I'd rather have good people around than phonies. I hate fucking fake phony people. And a lot of these people are just so fickle and fucking fake. That's why when I do come across real fucking people, that's like a lot of my subs been around for me for years. Some of them 8 years when I was on Durkee channel, my dog channel. I really appreciate them people. And I have subs that passed away and shit. It breaks my heart. Because a lot of these people were there for me, for my dog when he was sick. It sucks. It's a good thing you have these relationships, but it sucks when people pass away. And my friend's dog died the other day. I just found out about it today. I know, it's so sad. Yeah. So sad. Oh, so Kraklos Norse. That guy is the biggest. Go watch the old video.
I'm sorry, but I got a phone call coming in.
All right.
I gotta go. All right. Thank y'all for being here.
All right, Fumble. Nice being up here watching. Nice being. God bless everybody in the chat. God bless.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
Bye-bye.
Everybody else, y'all have a great night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Docs, cocks, crack rocks, welcome to the show. YouTube drama got the circus moving slow. Talking out both sides, yeah, you mouth do tricks. Top 6 gone, a very mad, she missed. Docs, cocks, crack rocks, everybody chat loud. Keyboard gangsters barking for a digital crown. He refreshed the screen like it owe him rent. Emotional tweets, 5 minutes later he repent. Preaching morals while he slipping in the mud. Say he hate the beef, but he still want the blood. Counting other people's sins like pocket change. Hypocrite yoga, watch him stretch that range. 1 minute tough, next minute he cry. Mascara running down the comment section. Why? Gox, cocks, crack rocks, welcome to the feed. Everybody exposing like it's charity greed. Talk big reckless, but the facts don't stick. 6 teeth gone, now he whistle when he diss. Docs, cocks, crack rocks, YouTube Hall of Shame. Same old storyline, different username. Talking real spicy for a dude with the lisp. Every bar fall flat when the enamel dismissed. Says he neutral now, yet it lasts 3 minutes. Flip flop faster than monetized gimmicks. Screenshot sold your receipts in a pile, but he cropped the truth just to stretch the mile. Say he above it all, then he dive back in. Drama detox lasts about a vitamin. Somebody called a fairy, tell him come outside. He left a note like, nah, I'm good and slide. Said I don't do rocks, I don't do lies, and I don't replace teeth, lost the alibis. Docs, cocks, crack rocks, this the modern age. Everybody famous when they post in rage. Say they hate clout, but they beg for clicks. Cloud bully victim while they throwing bricks. Emotion on 10, volume on blast. Every live stream feel like therapy class. 1 teardrop, super chat rain. Trauma with ass, that's a lucrative pain. Two-faced talk, need a dental plan. Can't chew the truth, so he gumming the scam. Say I'm done daily, but he never leave. Airport goodbyes just to board the beef. So log off, breathe, maybe drink some water. Drama don't love you, Mr. Wannabe fire starter. Nah, scratch that, rewind that line and clean dot. Just remember, if you dish it online, better floss them receipts. Docs, cocks, crack rocks, laugh, don't fight. It's YouTube drama, not a ballroom night. Tooth fairy gone, comments still pop. Same old circus, different laptop.